Let's open the book on this. Weather alert in Hong Kong. The black rainstorm warning was just downgraded to amber after a morning of serious flooding and disruptions across the city. I'm Leah, keeping it real and keeping you in the loop from Hong Kong.
And I'm Garrett, staying curious and, ready to dig in.
So, welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, reporting from Hong Kong. First up, Hong Kong downgraded its black rainstorm warning to amber after severe flooding earlier. Quick picture. The black signal is the highest on the three-tier system. Amber means heavy rain, red means very heavy, and black means intense, potentially dangerous cloudbursts. The Hong Kong Observatory moved the signal down as the most intense bands passed, but impacts remain. Flights were cancelled, schools were closed, and parts of the northern New Territories saw serious flooding. The Man Kam to border control point, one of the crossings into Shenzhen, was temporarily shut. This was the second black warning in under a month after the first hit on June 8th.
Yeah, that checks out. Frequent hits like this stress test the city. It's a reminder that robust infrastructure, meaning drains that can handle sudden downpours, hillside protections, and flood-safe transit, plus emergency preparedness, like clear alerts and safe shelter plans, really matter. It's pretty cool when the systems work, but it's also a nudge to keep improving them as storms get punchier.
Quick one for you. Why would the warning be downgraded to amber if some places are still flooded?
Good question. The warning level is mainly about current rainfall intensity across the city, not leftover water. So even if some pockets remain flooded, once the heaviest rain eases, the signal drops, and cleanup and safety checks continue after the downgrade. Next up, a man has been jailed for 14 years over what the court called an evil bomb plot tied to the 2019 protests. The defendant, Chung Lai-ming, is a 35-year-old programmer and University of Hong Kong graduate. Prosecutors said that between August 2019 and May 2022, he plotted attacks. He admitted making explosives and storing more than 20 kilograms of chemicals at home. He took a plea deal, meaning he agreed to plead guilty to specific charges for a reduced set of offenses. Initially, the case started under the National Security Law, the post-2020 law on offenses like secession and subversion. But after negotiations, the charges proceeded under the Colonial-era Crimes Ordinance, the long-standing criminal code pre-1997 that covers explosives offenses. He was sentenced to 14 years.
That's so wild, using a colonial-era statute instead of the national security law. Why take that route, especially after starting on the national security track?
Short version. The plea deal likely narrowed the case to traditional explosives crimes, and the Crimes Ordinance specifically addresses those with established sentencing. Prosecutors sometimes pick charges that best fit the admitted conduct. It's a legal strategy thing. The process can be complex, but the outcome here centers on the explosives offenses themselves.
Next up, a green group is urging Hong Kong to cut excessive e-commerce packaging waste. Green Earth, a local nonprofit focused on environmental protection, estimates 2.7 million kilograms of waste from e-commerce parcels last year. That's packaging alone. 60% of people surveyed called the packaging excessive, and 76% said they're frustrated dealing with all that waste. There's also a regulatory gap. Mainland China's packaging rules don't cover parcels once they're repackaged in Hong Kong. The fix they want is a citywide standard for right-sizing boxes and padding, plus a push for reusable packaging. Boxes or mailers designed to be returned and used again, often with a small deposit to encourage returns.
I'm down for that. It's a solid point. Standard sizing cuts waste and shipping error, and reusable gear works when couriers, platforms, and building managers coordinate returns. There's an opportunity here for clear rules that mesh with how Hong Kong actually ships, stores, and recycles stuff. Collaboration is the name of the game. Next up, Hong Kong is revamping how it measures poverty with a 21-indicator framework, moving beyond the single income-based line set in 2013, which defined poverty as below 50% of median household income before policy intervention. The The new approach adds social transfer values, a way to count the economic benefit of public services like housing, healthcare, and education in families' real living conditions. Eric Chan Kwok-ki, the city's #2 official who chairs the Commission on Poverty, says this should give a clearer picture and help target resources where they actually change outcomes.
I like the nuance. Quick one. Why change now from the income-only line?
Because income alone can miss how much public services lift a household. The older method may have overestimated poverty by not counting those benefits. This broader toolkit, from housing support to healthcare access, aims to map need more precisely and, hopefully, direct help faster.
Last up, a Hong Kong cafe hits red tape despite winning a ballot for a dog-friendly license. Mars Menu in Cayenne Court, a subsidized housing estate, won a spot in the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department's pet-friendly scheme launching in July, but there's a catch. The estate's deed of mutual covenant, the legal rulebook for residents and businesses in a building, bans dogs. The housing department says the deed needs to be amended before the cafe can operate as pet-friendly. So even with the ballot win, it's a no-go until the building's own rules change.
That's a curveball. One policy green light can still run into property law red lights. Winning the ballot doesn't override private building covenants, and getting owners to amend deeds takes time and consensus. Wild how that works out. Hopefully there's a clear path so businesses know the steps before they invest.
And that's where we'll leave it for now.
From Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett. Stay safe out there and enjoy your day. Tune in tomorrow for more from Hong Kong.